Digging in the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. In the air, down the line in left. Dahl's in pursuit. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Cardinals, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Colton Wong will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Blackman is under it. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes. How about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact and he'll get another chance.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Tapia. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Still 8-0. So striding forward now, Raimel Tapia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Tapia.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Boom goes the dynamite. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Your attention, please.
So
now,
with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Brett Cecil. Now batting, catcher Tony Walters.
Into the box, Tony Walters. And he gets a hold of this one again to deep right field. Boom goes the dynamite. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues.
next for Colorado, the pitcher.
Into the box now, Kyle Freeland. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now batting, the right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Settling in now, Charlie Blackmon. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing by Blackmon, and it's hammered to right field. And that is off the wall in right field. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Well, he's certainly not shy, is he?
Now
he goes up there looking to be aggressive and takes a big rip right here. Squares it up and lines it for a double that goes all the way to the wall. Great work out of him.
Standing in now, Trevor Story. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Oh, and 2, here it is. Line towards center field. Fowler is there, 2 gone.
Up next for Colorado, the left fielder, David Dahl.
Stepping up to the plate, David Dahl. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Blackmon stands at second with 2 gone. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's here's Marcell Ozuna. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Hit down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now, Paul DeYoung. Popped up. And there's out number 2.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Line to the right side. Base hit. And the no-hitter comes to an end here in inning number 8. So close. But with one swing of the bat, the no-hit bid ends here with 2 out in the 8th. Still a remarkable pitching performance nonetheless.
Boy, it sure is, Matty V. Boy, you get that part into the game as a pitcher into the 8th inning. It's hard not to look past getting that last out, thinking about the 9th D-roll, but they made him pay here with 2 outs in the 8th.
Yeah, he's thrown the ball so good, Dan. He's worked all sides, in and out.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Cards leave 1, starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Nolan Arenado will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next for Colorado.
Into the box, Daniel Murphy. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This ball will be chopped foul. Drilled on the ground to short. DeYoung's got it. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Ryan McMahon. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's set, and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna is under it, and that retires the side. The next to bat for St. Louis, Matt Carpenter, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now that's popped up. Freeland is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th.
Up next for the Cardinals, the pitcher.
Tyler O'Neill will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
41, Tyler O'Neill.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you can
fielder,
spot your pitches
25.
there and advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
So stepping in, Dexter Fowler. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First offering on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. 2 out, nobody on. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up 1 hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but 1 base hit kept him from baseball history?
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. The Rockies scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Kyle Freeland earns the victory on the mound. Jack Flaherty couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Rockies, 10 runs on 14 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes.